Alright, story time. Your boy's gonna tell you a story. Okay, so one time it was the summer. Me and my mates had nothing to do, so we decided to go camping. We're like, yo, let's bring a bunch of booze with us, just have a nice weekend, just out in the outdoors. So we're like, yeah, okay. We packed up our car and we started heading out to camping. When we got there, the camping spot was really close to all other camping spots, so you literally had no privacy at all. We were like, fuck it, whatever, we're gonna deal with this. And so we set everything up. We set up our tent. We set up our booze and everything. And we're like, okay, we're going to go fishing. So we got a small little canoe and we're like, okay, let's go catch some fish. And while we were on the lake, I saw a bald eagle fly by, which was a really surreal moment for me. I was all like, oh my God, it's a fucking bald eagle. Yeah, and so basically we got one fish for spending like 5 hours on that fucking lake. And when it got dark, we're like, okay, let's head back, let's party, let's drink, and yeah, have a good time. The thing about me, when I drink, the more I forget how much I actually drank before. So my friends would fill up my cup, I'd drink it, then they'd fill it back a little bit up. I'd be like, oh, I didn't drink anything, here's another cup. So I drank it. And at a certain point, I started jumping over the fireplace and doing the whip and nay or whatever the fuck it was. And remember how I said the campsites were really close to each other? Yeah, well, this dude comes up and he's like, guys,
it's 2 in the morning. Can you guys just shut the fuck up? Come on, like I have a family here and you're jumping over fires and screaming weird shit.
Meanwhile, while this guy's talking, whip and nay, fucking jump over the fucking fireplace. Oh my God, so much fun. Yeah, so my friends kind of got me to settle down, but the fact that I got settled down and it was quiet all over the place now, I was really sleepy. So I'm like, guys, I'm just going to head to bed. I'm going to go in the tent, and I'm just going to lie down and just have a nice sleep. So I climb in the tent, and I lie down on my side. And the thing is, people, when you drink and you lie down on your side and you're piss drunk, the world is going to start to spin. So all I saw was,
whoa, what the fuck is going on? The world is spinning.
After spinning, it was nauseousness, and I was like, fuck, I gotta evacuate this tent. The thing is, I was so piss drunk, I couldn't even get out. I somehow managed to open half the door to the tent, and only half of my body stuck out, so I kind of like threw myself out of the tent. But I can't get up at this point, and so all my friends can hear is, guys, get me the fuck out of this tent, I'm gonna puke all over the place. And yo, my friend booked it so fast to me. He grabbed me. He's like, you're not puking in this tent. I'm sleeping there tonight. Pulls me into the forest with some fucking coyotes or whatever. I puke my guts out. After that, I spent some time passed out with my head between my legs. And when I woke up, my friends were gone. They all went to brush their teeth for the night or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to climb into the tent. And it's actually going to be a good time this time. We're going to climb in without any vomit. But every time I climbed into that tent, there was always a fucking problem. I climbed in, and I found my sleeping bag, but I couldn't find the entrance to the sleeping bag. And like an animal trying to escape something, and I naturally decided to rip a hole in the side of my sleeping bag. I actually ripped a hole inside the side of my fucking sleeping bag. That's what animals do. Animals do that when they need to escape something, right? And I only found out when I woke up, because I had a fucking ginormous ass hole on the side of my sleeping bag. Right, all in all, I managed to puke up the whole forest, make some enemies with the neighbor campers, and also I managed to freaking rip a hole in the side of my sleeping bag. Surprisingly, the way back home was really peaceful, no questions were asked. Nobody really wanted to know how fucked up I was that night. And yeah, that's the end of my story. I got plenty more stories of how fucked up I was. Yes, I'm a good human being. But if you guys are interested, please let me know down in the comments. And tell me if you guys actually like this video or whether I should change something. And always give me suggestions. I love suggestions. Give me a like if you like it and give me a hate. I rather get hate than a like because I know that I'm pissing off someone. That's what I do in life. I piss off people. Anyways, thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.